Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
And here's Dembele. Plays in a cross. He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Out towards the flank. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Robertson. Looking for the run. Caught offside that time. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. That's where it came from. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. A player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's got away from him. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Seedorf plays it all the way forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece for his team's attack. That's put paid to the danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Half an hour played now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van der Sar punts it upfield. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Azar. Messi. That looks a good ball through. And he's found a way past. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that was vital. Nicely aimed pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Header! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap.
There will be 1 minute added
Messi.
time.
Azar. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the... Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick request today.
So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we get things going again.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. And he's managed to get real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Dembele. Serves up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Robertson has the space to scheme. Tries to get it clear. Rummenigge. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Messi. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He is through here. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. Drogba needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a sharp pass. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And they're quick to get it back. And he was quick to react. Maldini. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rummenigge gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Looks across and plays it in.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Mbappe. Number 15. Dembele.
Beckenbauer tries to clear.
Number 20. Didier Drogba.
Drills one in.
Coming on the field.
And he can thump it away.
14. Rashford. Number 6. Yamal. Number 10. Van Basten. Substitutions taking place.
Can see things others simply cannot. That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Cannavaro. This is a promising build-up. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot could be on. Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would...
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Quick reminder today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Bellingham. Dembele. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That is good strength. Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. That's destined for the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No way through. Now it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. No goals as yet. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Aims beyond the defence. And it's Kaka. That is good alertness. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. A header! Drogba gets flagged offside. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shoots! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He is through here. Hoisted in. Drogba. And here's Kaka. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made no...
And Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Milan have reclaimed it. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Drogba. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. Kaka. Bellingham tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Nesta deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Shevchenko. Van Dijk cuts it out. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. It's run loose here. Cafu herring after the ball here. And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Away we go again. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's another good win of the ball. Yaya Toure. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he was alert to it. Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Robertson providing... Gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good effort! This time, surely! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's having a pop! Great vision. Now it's Hullet. Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball. That's rather hopeful. Opts to play it back.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Robertson in towards the back stick. Abiati deals with that nice and simple. Neymar gets a good foot in there. And he's managed to gift it back. Cafu cuts out the pass. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Drogba. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Dembele. And now they can spring out of defence. Toure has the space to skip. He's rising! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
So we have movement
Numero
on both
9.
benches.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Ibrahimovic. Il
Cafu.
numero 20. Pirlo.
Over to the right
il
flank.
numero 17. Messi. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Looking for the run. Delivers the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. 75 minutes played. Not the most accurate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to count.
Van Basten! Harmlessly behind. Maldini. He has found the way through. Vieira.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kaka. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira makes a dash for it. That looks a good ball through. Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. It's a promising position. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nice looking ball.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Yaya Toure. Nesta calmly anticipates. Kaka. Messi looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cafu into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Threads one in. And Shevchenko! Neymar! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Spread out to the left. Serginho looking for the far post. And the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gerrard played into space. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Forlan. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Drogba. Forlan. No, it's Forlan. Could be danger here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And this is Forlan. Threads one in. Oh, just big Drogba! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great defending, strong and determined. Drogba chasing after it. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Forlan. And that's gone loose. Gerrard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Gerrard delivered. And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. It's a searching pass. That is a great pick out. And he goes for a shot! Mbappe. Quality ball. Drogba going after that.
2 added minutes has
Across
been
the quarter.
indicated.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Featuring our guest performance
So that was the
today.
first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Forlan. Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming delivery. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Great work on the overlap. Lovely bit of skill. In it comes. Drogba is herring after that one. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Drogba. Dembele. It's a goal kick. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho picks it up out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Plays it across. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Dembele. Thinks about Drogba! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard makes the interception. Drogba, nicely spread. That's been cut out, well played. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And here's Drogba. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! That's travelling a long way. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this?
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And Yaya Toure! Costa Curta plays it all the way forward. Drogba with 2 goals. And that'll be the end of that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.